and welcome to One Veg at a Time with me, Antoinette Westcott. We've got our potatoes boiling here. They're not quite done, but we'll let them sit in there a little bit longer. And tonight we are going to make a beet apple potato salad. So we've got our fresh beets here. I've never actually used fresh beets before, and the recipe doesn't call for it, but we'll see what we can do and use them anyways. That's going to be the red part of our potato salad. So it'll be interesting to see how this all pans out. So we need a few minutes more on our potato salad, no, we are making potato salad on our potatoes while they cook. So while we wait on that, just a few more minutes, let's go ahead and chop our onion. And I better not cry this time. We're gonna do this the proper way. I'm being festive tonight in hopes of everyone getting out there to vote, as tomorrow is the big day. So we've got my red, white, and blue going on. And if you missed it, so I got here my red and blue, and then my heels, I've got the white down here. So I've got all of it covered. For this potato salad, it's a little different because we're going to use these beets. And it calls for just a small onion. This is the smallest I could get. So we're going to use this size. Preference size of onion. So you can do your preference. This is the first time making it, so I don't know bigger chunks or tastier or the smaller ones. So we'll do a little bit of both, hopefully. You can't guarantee what's going to happen. The recipe does call for some pickle, some dill pickle. I'm not a fan of pickles, so I'm excluding that. So feel free, if you're making this later, to add the dill pickle. And I like small slices. I like bite size. With size wise, I'm just cutting. I hope everyone has either done early voting or planning on getting out there to vote. Let's make some history. Not trying to get all political, I'm just, being celebratory.
Tom wants you to know to be careful. He burned his mouth on his black bean tacos for dinner tonight.
Oh my goodness, they must have been good if you couldn't wait to eat them and you burnt your tongue. Wow. Some black bean tacos. Did you use any soy rizo or Beyond Meat in your taco? Or did you try my cactus tacos? I don't know if we need it all. We're just gonna put that over here. Ooh, we should check on the potatoes. They're going right through, so that means we're gonna drain them a little bit. I don't have a strainer. So we'll just get as much water out as we can. But this recipe looked good. Adding beets to it, that is going to be really fun to add these beets. And we got these, they call for apples. So there's a little theme, last week apples, this week apples. And it took a while to find a good apple that I liked. And once I did, then I came across these and had to get them. These are pink lady apples. They're not really pink, but they're a nice vibrant red. And I mean, how could you pass up a pink lady, right? Sorry, I humor myself sometimes. Well, it's a grinder, not to be confused with grinder. This week they're super shiny, so they've got all that wax. Wax on there. We went to City Walk to get some vegan donuts at Voodoo. They were really good. I don't know if you have tried Voodoo donuts in City Hall. They're really good. They have about 8 different vegan options for donuts, which is really nice. It was not a Boston cream, but I think they called it like a Portland cream. I hadn't had one of those in a long time. And I did not dress up. So I'm cutting the apple into just little pieces because we don't want, I don't know what we want. We're just doing something. And this is kind of red and white. We got the apple on the inside that is white, right? So we're working on our red, white, and blue a little bit. And I found some Kite Hill cream cheese. So this is a different kind of potato salad. We're not using mayo. So it called for a cream cheese. So I went with Kite Hill's chive because it has extra flavor and a spice in there, where since we're not using the dill pickle because I opted out of that, I thought the chive would add some extra flavor. And while I'm cutting this, so we started our potatoes and we got them soft to where they're cooked, but now we want them to cool down a little bit before we actually use them. Maybe some time, like about 15 minutes for it just to, we don't want them super hot. We're doing 2 things at once, letting the potatoes cool and getting our ingredients going, which will be interesting. I'm looking forward to see how it's going to turn out. This is a lot. I don't know if we need 2 apples. This is a lot of onion and a lot of apples. We need our beets. So we went ahead and got our beets here, canned beets. It's a ½ a cup as a serving size, and there's 3½ servings. So that's 1, 2, that's 1½ cups. So I got 2 cans. And we're gonna save some of this juice because we're gonna use the beets and then the juice. The juice is probably going to make it a little more red.
Make sure you don't let the beets drop.
Oh my goodness. You're just trying to get me to dance. Let the beets drop. Now we're just gonna add everything into a bowl. Or is it, Beets by Dre?
Beet juice is also good if you run out of lipstick.
Just suck on some beets. So just put that can in there. And we're supposed to, I don't think we need to just save this can, but they're calling it reserve. It's a good thing I did not wear white. So we're just going to throw in our ingredients here. We got our onion and apples. So I'm going to throw it in here with our beets. Take it to a vote.
When you pour that juice, Tom says, careful not to get it on your stilettos.
Yes. I could have pinkish red stilettos then. Okay. Well, that's good. We add more to make it more red. But we'll see. And then we're going to add our... Nope. Just kidding, folks. We're going to add our potatoes. We're going to call this a potato masher. And we're just going to mash it. We don't want to do too much completely fine. We just kind of want to get the potatoes a little softer and then the beets a little crushed. And you can see it's already turning the potatoes a nice red color. So the juice worked. I know, the beets are pretty strong. Maybe we should have cut those up a little bit. Or have the proper masher. This is perfect. Okay, so we have still some chunks of potato, which is good. I think we should have sliced these beets before putting them in. And then we're gonna add in our cream cheese.
That mash looks like something from a horror movie, some gore.
I'm gonna throw this in there. We're making some beet apple potato salad. So we've got our beets going, our potato, our onion. We added some Kite Hill vegan cream cheese and 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons? Okay, 1, 2. Yeah? That looks good. And then we just fold it over, so you don't want to continue mashing and breaking it down too much. We've already got the consistency that we want. So now we're just gonna blend this together. And then that should be it. You make that, Tom, and you tell me how it tastes, yeah? Deal? Okay, it's a little more pink. That's a lot. I made a lot. I'm gonna be eating potato salad for like a month. All right. And then to top it all off, so we can eat it, you know, regular with a knife and fork, or we needed something blue, right? Yeah, we did. So I'll just put a couple of these in here. We've got our blue going on. Eat it like a dip is the way I'm preparing it. And then we have our jicama. I'm always trying to find a good excuse to use jicama. We got our jicama here, so we have our red, white, and blue. How fun is that? Yes. That looks gorgeous. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm trying to do this. Oh. Got with the onion and the potato, it's, you know, like I guess a hard flavor, and then with the beet and the apple, it's a little more sweet. So there's 2 different things going on. I'm going to try it with the jicama now. That gives it a whole different taste. I didn't know it got better. That was good. We have our beet potato salad. I hope you guys try it. If you do, please comment. Let me know how you liked it and if you changed up the recipe at all. All right, well, thank you for tuning in and watching One Veg at a Time, and I will see you guys next week.